Now, hi, how y'all doing today? My name is Pillow, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please go to Tag app and download this app and come and join us live. My name is Pillow once again, and today's show we are going over tips on advancing your stream. Yes, we will be advancing our stream today. We will be talking about the lighting, our music, to be consistent, schedule a show. We're going to talk about some topics. We're going to talk about staying in the frames. And we do have our special guest, Sin, is here as well, love. So please, stay tuned for the entire show. Thank you for and thank you for all the gifts of love, all in between there. Now, advancing your stream, I'm gonna have a section for question and answer. So please try to hold your questions until I ask for them because I'll probably answer it in the midst of the show. But advancing your stream is showing tag that you want to put another foot forward. You've already begun to go live. And once you went live, maybe you didn't have a background, such as my guest today. She does not have a background. But in her thinking about her advancement, where she wants to go on the app, of course, she is going to create her a background. So that's what we will be doing. We will be advancing Sin's whole entire stream with a background and talk about the different things that she uses. And whenever you're ready, Sin, you can hit the box. I'm going to just chat until you are comfortable and ready. But advancing your stream shows tag that you are looking more than just the person that goes live, that you are looking to be a broadcaster, that you want to show more than just a regular person stream, that you are trying to be the best. You want to show them that I have the lighting, I have the background, I have the appearance, I have everything it takes to be a broadcaster because a lot of work goes into this. I always say streaming is not for everybody. It's a skill, it's a talent. You have to have a skill and a talent. You have to be entertaining to make yourself seen and known on here. So if you have a talent and you are good at broadcasting, then you'll prosper with this. It's not meant for everybody. Some of us are meant to be gifters. I was one of those just meant to be gifters. And others of us have seen once we become a gifter, maybe we got that skill. And maybe it take a little bit of polish and a little bit of learning so that we can better our craft. And that's what this topic is completely about. And Sin is hitting the box. So we are going to get to know Sin just briefly a little bit. What I really want everybody to do is pay attention to her appearance, her background, her lighting. She streams this way on a normal way, so we're not going to see nothing spectacular. And hopefully, after she comes back, we'll see the spectacularness she's did. So please welcome Sin to the box. Hi, Royalty. Hello to everyone.
Everybody. Hey,
Hi,
everybody.
Sin. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you. How about
You,
yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me on my show today. I really do appreciate you.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, so I want you to let Tag know a little bit about you. So tell us about Sin.
Okay, well, I'm a medical assistant that do private caregiving at self-employed. Um, I work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So let me explain that. Due to COVID-19, I had two clients, but I am stationed at one of my clients' house to lessen my risk of spreading it to my family and their family. So I had to let one client go. So I am a live-in right now, and I have been living with my client for 5 months now.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. And how has that affected your streaming?
Uh, it's difficult because I have to stream at work. I have to make sure I care for my client. So I'm in and out of the camera, but I do have approximately three co-hosts that helps me out with my broadcast. I'm fairly new to this because I was a gifter, so I'm still working on that. I have three. I have a female and two males that help me when I leave the camera to help provide care for my client.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Could you tell us what made you join Tag?
Well, it's funny. I actually knew about Tag years ago when it was just strictly a dating site. I think back in 2008, I was recently divorced. And maybe after the third year of my divorce, I said, let me go online. I'm working a lot, so it was hard for me to meet anyone. So my brother actually told me about it, and I went on the app, and I didn't really have much luck, but I would post my poetry on there. And that's when you can put different backgrounds and things of that nature. And I just would make it like a hobby, just posting my poetry.
Okay, okay. Now let's briefly talk a little bit about your background. I currently see like a kitchen type area, so you stream from the kitchen, correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Poppy.
To Yes, to give my client her privacy, I make sure I am not violating it. So I stay in the kitchen area. I have the breakfast area, and I'm in the area where the kitchen actually is. And I place my devices and my stands on the island, and I stream from here.
Okay. Okay, so Sin, I'm gonna actually give you a small challenge, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and less if you need less time. Just let me know. I stream for 2 hours, so if you need an hour, let me know.
Thank you.
It's fine. What we're doing with Sin today, because she does stream in the kitchen area, we are going to see if she can create a background and advance her stream other than it looking like she's in the kitchen. We want to make the appearance look like she's a broadcaster from whatever area, because you never know what's in our surroundings. You only see what's in the on your phone. So even though she's in her kitchen area, and we all know that, maybe in a few minutes, a little bit of time, when she comes
Okay.
back, it's going to appear that she's in a different area. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you shortly, Sin. Just let me know when you're ready.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sin will be back shortly, y'all. So we are going to dive right into everything that you see back here. Um, the first thing we're going to talk about, do y'all have any questions so far before we start off anything? Sin, or you hold your questions for Sin when she comes back. She will be returning. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about today is lights. Lights. Now, I have advanced my stream so far that I'm a top broadcaster. I use something that costs a whole lot. But just to start, thank you so much for all the gifts. I appreciate everyone. And I wasn't trying to ignore anybody, but thank you so much for all the gifts. I appreciate you. In the beginning, when I started, um, I had a lamp. I'm gonna tell the truth. No, no, no. My first thing, I didn't have no light at all. I would just sit and hold my phone in the bed, and it would be dark. So it would be dark. And then when I wanted everybody to see what I look like, I got a regular lamp. I'm a Goodwill shopper. So I found a $5 Goodwill light, and I used that. I took the shade off and I kept it real close to me when I live stream. So that involves you buying nothing. Most people uh, um, have a light at home, a lamp. Hey, hun, thank you for coming. But if you want to start with something cheap and you want to advance your stream that way, always advise you spend less money as possible, because this might not be the thing for you. And I also advise that you let your stream pay for itself. My stream has been successful. So yes, it is paid for backgrounds and lighting and things like that for me. So until your stream builds and becomes that way, I suggest you go a cheaper route with it. The first route I think you should go is this. It's a $5 stand, and it comes from Dollar General. I had the box, but I took it out. It's just a little three tripod with the ring light. You buy batteries for it, insert them in the back. It's a really cool portable. You could take it with you anywhere, put it in front of you. This little thing, it gets light, it gets bright. Hello, everybody. It gets bright. So this was $5. So if you got $5, Dollar General, Family Dollar, this is a good lighting technique you can use. Also, found at Family Dollar, Dollar General is this device. And this one is super bright as well. I think I got batteries. Oh no, they're dead. Oh no, they're in there. You see it come on a little bit. Oh, there's it brighter. So you see this ring light here. It has the phone clamp on it here. And then the clamp at the bottom that you can station it on any table and secure your light, and you can bend your ring however you want it and move your phone piece however you want it. This device here was only $5 as well. This was at Dollar General or Family Dollar. Okay, so you still under a small budget. It's cute as well. I like the bendy ones. Yes, you can find them there. Hey Black, how you doing? Hello to everyone. Also, after those two $5 purchases, I went ahead, thank you for the love. I went ahead and advanced my stream a little bit further. In between that, Tag gifted me a 20 million gift. It came with the ring light. So Tag was kind of hinting to the streamers, we want you bright. We want you in the LED light works. Yes, Nate. They all are LED lights, the LED lights. Every ring light I use is a LED light. This one is broken. I spent $27 on it on Amazon. So if you see this one, you might not want to buy it because it broke. And this is the actual piece that holds the phone right here in front of it. It's the 6-foot tall one. It has the little thing on it and you just plug it up. It's a tripod, opens up, really good light in the beginning. I just broke it. Maybe my phone was too heavy. It might have been a good product, but I've always had LED light. 20 million gifts is a ring light. It's other gifts as well, Fat Boy. But you do get a ring light. I just seen that on Amazon. You was looking for a light, right? So this one, it does have a piece here. I don't have it on here now because I was just digging through my stuff trying to find all the lights so that everybody see them. Now my last light that I'm currently using, and I cannot show it to you physically because it would dim the light in here, and my tablet is actually sitting on. It's a very expensive ring light. The ring light I'm using cost $141. I did get it off of Amazon. It does everything for me. It holds my huge tablet. It's many different settings of lights. I don't even want to play with it in front of y'all because it'll just like, well here, let's see what it does. Here's one mode. It's another mode even brighter. A bluer mode right there. And a redder mode right there. And then I'm currently on the white mode right there myself. So you can see all the different lighting textures it have. It's several different shades. It's $141. I don't advise you pay that much into your lighting, into your stream, until your stream has made that for itself. It looks like this. I did take a picture of it so y'all can see it. It's a huge ring light. Here's my tablet, and this is a 11-inch big iPad 11 Max Pro tablet. It holds it very steady. I don't have to touch it at all, and it sits right up in front of me. So if you want to go purchase this item for your stream, that is the lighting that I use now. It has a lot of buttons and stuff right there. Have one of itself. I could use that on here for my food pictures. Yes, yes. So that is the lighting that I use currently. Is there any questions just on the lighting and you and your stream? I went over all the different costs because, again, I want you to make sure that you're not putting a lot into your stream until your stream pays for itself. Because this might not be something you want to do. You might have some downtime because of COVID. And whatever COVID got you in the house for, maybe in a couple months, you might not be in the house no more. And you'd be like, dang, I spent all this money on this stuff and I don't even want to stream no more. So be careful of how much you buy and how much you put into your stream. How bright is that you need to stream? I just put on what's comfortable for my eyes. It hurts and gives you headaches. Why? One night, me and Stunna both had headaches because we were in front of a bright light all day. So you turn it down. I got mine turned down because I'm looking into it. I'm looking into this big old bright light for you to have a great show. Yeah, you do get a headache. Any other lighting questions before we move on? Can band send gift myself? I don't understand what you're asking. And you get the headaches as well, yes. Hey Jane, hey Tiller, how y'all doing? The light makes you glow. Yes, it gives you. Tag wants you to be seen. They don't want you to hide in the dark. Look just like your photo. If you think somebody gonna come in and say something different to you, take a picture of you in that bright light. Make that your profile. They already know what you look like before they come in. I really don't do the box D money during my show right now, and I don't know what it is about. But if it's not about these topics, you're gonna have to ask me after this. Okay? I'm sorry, I don't want to get off topic. So start with a cheap light until your stream pays for itself. Okay? Now we're going to move on to music. In the background, I always have something low and soft playing if I'm doing a talk one. If I'm doing a talk live, I don't want the music to outblur me. So on my Thursday shows, I usually have it going real low. Let's talk about the music for instance. You go into many people's lives and hear all type of different music. That helps attract your people into your stream. Sometimes, sometimes the music in your stream might turn the person away. I'm a little older, so I don't usually do all the hip hop and the rap and stuff like that. On my Saturday and Sunday mornings, if I'm still in the bed, you'll hear me playing Luther Vandross radio, or my favorite is Marvin Gaye radio. I always have something like that. Trey Songz is always playing. Thank you so much, OG. Yeah, so some music like that is playing for me because I set the tone. And your music determine your tone. I remember out with the Fran, and they played rap music and I couldn't get into it, and they wanted me to go live, and I was like, you messing up my vibe. Your music is a downer to my vibe, so I have to be in it for me to be enjoying it, enjoying the vibe in my room. Yes, Trey Songz put me in the mood to perform for y'all. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate those as well. So besides the good vibes that your music puts your people into, you can do different things with your music. You can dance to it. A lot of the girls dance or twerk. You can do it like our top badge Leah Lovely does it, and she does it well, and she don't get banned when she do it. She twerk with all her clothes on, and that's a bomb thing, and she's successful at it. So you can dance, but have your clothes on. Don't degrade yourself. I seen Leah just twerking the other day with some shorts with some eyes on the booty, and I was fascinated. If I would have went in her live while she was doing it, I'd have been gifting her because the show was amazing. So put on your own show with your music. If you choose to dance, make it tasteful. Make it, yes, it is super true. Make it something that you're not banned about, because I know a lot of us feel like, let me just show my butt on here and I'm going to get gifts or whatever is going to happen. Thank you, love. She was getting gifts. She's a top badge and she does it with taste. And I enjoyed the little bit that I did see of her. So when you pick your music, if it is to dance to, make sure you're dressed all the way appropriate so that you don't get banned. No skin. Nowhere. I ain't see no skin nowhere on her. She out on a full pair of long shorts. So her butt wasn't out or nothing like that. Earlier in my earlier streams, we heard Simply Sapphire say that she does poetry or writes poetry. If you did poetry or things like that, you would want a slow instrumental only music playing behind you to draw in yours as well. I could be in the vast top and get banned, but I've seen so many on here wearing next to nothing and don't get banned. That may be true. It just depends on your mind, but I don't pick the people who get banned. I just know if you cover all the way up and maybe not focus on one part. Now understand, when Leah was dancing, you can see her entire body. Most twerkers that I seen got their butt right up to the camera, and that's all you could see is a butt wiggling. You could see her whole body, her face, her arms, her everything else. So maybe it's where your camera's sitting. And I really didn't want to go into bands and stuff like that off of dancing, because I'm not encouraging no one to do it. But if that's your thing, pick the right music to do it and be appropriately dressed for it as well. But back to the instrumental. If you read, maybe your talent is to read a book to your live. Thank you, love. If you read a book or you do poetry, have a soft instrumental behind it, or have music that's matching your poetry or what you're doing in there. What device do you use for your music? I use my A word, and I won't say it out loud, but Tag gives you one of these as well. Once you reach so many accolades, I think this came at 50 million. I'm not sure. I won't remember. Sorry, Tag, for me not remembering all my accolades and what gift came with them. But this is a good item to get because you can set the tone for it. It can do all your playlists. It's not too loud. It's not too soft. Um, you can take requests from people's right out the audience, and they can also interact with you through it that way. And even if something silly come up, you can always ask the A word for anything like what is the weather or something like that. Thank you, Miss Mary Jane. So pick your item that you choose to stream your music off of. So mine's by choice is the A word. A lot of people use Spotify or other music things, and I think Sin is going to talk about her music briefly when she gets back into the box. But make sure your music device is all the way charged and has a clear sound so your audience can hear it. Record yourself so you can see how loud your music should be, because I've done that as well. I've listened to recordings of mine, and I know when my voice is smothered by the music, or I know when I'm thinking I'm singing with the song, I'm really yelling louder than the music. And A and R. Okay, then, Mark, that's what's up. Thank you, Miss Mary Jane. I appreciate all the gifts. Thank you for it. I appreciate that. But get a device to use your music on and make sure your stream can hear you clearly. We're gonna any questions about the music and what devices or anything else like that before we move from lighting or music? That was our last two things. Hi, Real Eyes. Thank you, Thunder. Hey, Party. Thank you for joining. Hey, Righteous. Hey, everybody. I'm doing real good. Just in the middle of the class, so everybody can. Any questions on? No. Okay. Okay. No questions on the music and the lighting. Next, we're gonna go to topics. And this is a really good one. What music do I like? I'm a Trey Songz fan. Trey, you hear that every day in here. R&B. Um, nope, you converted it all too well. Thank you so much. Hey, KDC, you taking notes? I'm super glad. Covered it all well. Okay. Okay, so we'll go on to topics. And I put the thinking face by it and also the bubble by it because that is one of our most difficult things is our topics. That's what draws our audience in. You wouldn't be sitting here with me this long if you weren't on the edge of your seat for my every next word. So what I have to say about every single topic. And that's what you want to have your audience waiting for inside of your stream as well. So my advice on your topics would be, your first one would be to introduce yourself. If you ever stream for the first time, or maybe make it a once a week thing, introduce yourself to the live audience. Let them know who they are. Sin just told me some things about her I never knew. So it would be good for her to introduce herself in her stream to her regular audience, or when she has her most people in there, introduce yourself. That could be a whole topic, a whole show. Put it in your bio. Hey, get to know me every Monday at 1 o'clock. We're going to have a question and answer, all for the host of the show. Ask me anything you want. Write something I need to start doing. Correct. Tell your people about you, because how are they to know who you are? You know, so that's one of your topics I feel like is key, is introducing yourself to your stream because they don't know you. Remind themselves throughout your other things of more things about yourself so they get to know you. How do you not get stuck on making new content? That's what this one is on topics. I always reintroduce myself or tell them something more, and they go off of that, Nita. I also pick a subject and I stick to it. If y'all missed my morning show, it was hilarious, and I'm almost ashamed to say what it really was, but I'm going to be honest and tell y'all what it really was. Welcome back, Matthew. He was here. He could tell you. I was in a frisky mood this morning, and most of our conversation for the hour and something was about sex. Yes, it was sexual, very sexual this morning. And it was just a simple question. A simple question. It was, can I get some head? That's all. Every person that walked in the stream, I look at their picture. Yeah. And I was like, can I get some head? So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all I asked. And we had a good time talking about it. We had a lot of fun. Right? Get in there. Excuse me. But you can pick a topic in your stream, and everybody wanted to talk about sex. And Nita baby, it just was my capture for every guy laughed. How long you been on here? You so popular? 17 months. Um, I knew it was a fun topic. Yes, we had a wonderful time this morning. It was just something to grab the next person's attention, to make them not leave my live. It was something that I wanted to know, would I get some? Can I not get some? I looked a mess this morning. I know them guys, Matthew came back like, oh my gosh, she look good now. Because this morning I was in a bonnet and I ain't have on no makeup and I was sitting there looking crazy anyway. But because they knew I was coming back later, it gave them something to look forward to. And we also had a great topic in the show. Make you feel you in your heart, right? Still looking sexy. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. So create your topics. So now we went over one on reinventing yourself. Two, we picked a fun little subject, sex, but make sure you don't have comments that can get a person blocked. Thank you, Just Boss. Because if you get comments that can get you blocked, you don't want to get your people blocked. So make sure they know their words right. Like that, I was asking a yes and a no question. Can I get some head? Yes or no. I was playing and teasing with them, but it was yes or no. Thank you, and thank you for all the love. Welcome back, love. So we did the remind yourself. No, we did the introducing yourself to the stream, and then we did the pick a subject, and we just so happen to pick sex. But if your stream is consistently about something, whether it be doing hair, or you want to talk about COVID-19, or you want to talk about what do I think about politics, Zig, to tell you the truth, I think they blow my high. And you gonna owe me a jet if you blow my high. So I don't want to talk about politics because I just feel like I don't want to talk about it. Like it's like my personal stuff. So I'll be like, no, we're not gonna talk about politics. I want to talk about my hairstyle or my lipstick color or my eyeshadow. Just anything else other than some downer stuff. Try not to bring the negativity or the drama to your life. Tag looks for positivity and great vibes. Is one of the things that will help get you a top badge. Positivity and great vibes. So you could talk about health and money. Promote yourself. If you on here and you got a music business or you do music or you Jazzy do hair, and because she told me she make natural products for her hair, I've ordered them. So showcase yourself, put yourself out there in front of your audience and let them know all the great things about you. But make sure you quote facts and not deliver false information about topics. Yeah, if it's a fun stream, that's why I don't let mine be so serious. Mine is always fun and easy going so everybody can join in. I'm sending a 15,000 gift to live chat on tag, please, and thank you. Okay, if that's what you want to send, then okay, I'll say thank you once the gift is received. But remember to promote yourself and whatever you want to do in your live stream. Make sure you stay on focus with your topics. That's our main thing, just to stay on focus with your topics. If you get dry, need a baby, and you don't got nothing else to talk about, then pick a person in the audience that's been talking to you the whole time and hold a conversation with them. Ask them how their day was, where did they go, what they do, you know what I mean? So just keep your stream going. This woman, right, y'all, it's a part of getting me to be a top badge. I came to a few of her classes months ago and took tips and used them, and he's a top badge today. Thank you so much for letting him know that, Tiller. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Bless up. So again, make sure your topics stay going and you have something to talk about with them. You don't never want a dry live, Nita baby. You don't want something that you just can't catch on and talk about. I mean, Nautical just sent a balloon And we could talk about balloons. You know, you just keep your stream going always. So you don't want to make it where it's drying or boring because nobody's going to come back. And I always keep you in mind for our next thing. We're going to talk about be consistent because now we got a topic. And now we got great lighting. And now we got good music. And since we got all those things all put together, now we going to be consistent. Now, Slim, we going to say, I want my show to be every Thursday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be about sex. And every Thursday at 5 o'clock, we're going to talk about a different sexual position, or we going to style hair, and I'm going to show like Jazzy. Thank you so much, Nightmare. Hot damn, I love it. Hey, we in there. But we're going to have a set show. Put it in your bio. We read them. I read them, Rachel read them, Chris read them. Everybody want to know, when is your show? I don't get many streamers. It takes consistency and time. And if you new Nate, I advise you to go 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. You don't know what time you're going to capture your audience. So you need to make yourself available to see when your people is coming in. Does consistency require a specific time you stream? I can't stream at the same time. I'm having a hard time with that. Then put in your bio, it needs to change every week to whatever your stream time is. And if this is super important to you, why? You will make the time for it. You got to put in 40 hours a month to get a badge. If this is really what you want to do, you will make the time for it. It will be popping in your stream because you one of them streamers that ain't going to give up. Like, I wanted it so bad, I didn't give up. I kept doing more and more and more and more and more. I wanted to make sure I didn't stop. My bio catch everybody's attention. It probably do. And you need to have a show in there to let them know you're serious about it. And if it's not something, your level is pretty high, Wyatt. I'm not going to chastise you about gifting, but from the appearance of it, it looked like you a gifter. If you are a gifter turned a streamer, as I was, then make sure it's something that you put the time and effort in. This skill is learned and is perfected after time. It does not happen overnight to nobody. Even a streamer that say, oh, when I came to tag, I got a top badge. Ask them what they did before tag. Yep, time and patience. Ask them what they did. I got to change my bio pillow. I need your help on that. We can work on something, 10. Thank you so much, Chocolate Beauty. Appreciate all the love y'all been showing in here all day. Y'all been cutting up. I'm going to check on Sin. We got one more to go through before we move on to her. Big facts here. Hey, look at the level up, 10. Congratulations, Chocolate. I love it. I love it. I love when my loves level up with me. That is so, so bomb. Yes, congratulate her. Congratulations. The transform from gifter to streamer is real. Okay, let's talk about the transform from gifter to streamer. A transform from gifter to streamer should not happen unless the gifter understands that they have that talent. It should never be done in the wrong eyes to see if that person is going to come and gift them back. That ain't why you gave them a gift in the first place. Give from the kindness of your heart. Don't chastise the person for not coming back. I'm guilty of not going back to a million lives. Y'all, it's over 5,000 people that done gifted me. I've never been to all those lives. I feel bad. But am I to gift them back, all of them back? No, because some of my gifters will whole right tell me, don't gift me back nothing. I got this just for you. So, do you know who to give back? Yeah, if somebody say, I'm going to stream later on, you might want to pop in there. I don't gift bubbles. People who are entertaining. I value where I put my money. And if I put my money into you as a streamer, I like the entertainment I'm getting. If you getting something from my stream, if you learning anything in here, if you learn something brand new or you about to incorporate into your next stream, and oh, you keeping notes and all that, you should be gifting the person because they're giving you something, form of entertainment that you didn't get. So that's how I feel about going about gifting. A gifter turned a streamer. Don't do it out of malice. Don't do it just to see if your number one girl gonna cut her camera on and upload just as much money for you because you can. She might not. She might not be able to. She might cash out every time you send her them gifts. She might. And it might be her only job. So don't fault her for what she can't do. Give from your heart and make it be sincere and don't look for it back. People gonna gift you out of the kindness of their heart. I have not asked for not one. And I love the fact that my gifts have not stopped going in my entire stream. And I have not asked about one. So give from your heart and make sure it's there. If you are a true example of me, thank you, love. An example of me going gifter, because I was Red Carpet Red's one of her heaviest gifters. Somebody told me I had a nice speaking voice. I didn't know what I was doing. I had to learn from many, many people. I watched for a long time in a lot of different streams to see what's going on. Y'all so fortunate, Miss Mary Jane, thank you. Y'all are so fortunate to have somebody sitting here in your presence that you can ask some questions that's willing to share the information. Because guess what? When I got on here, nobody was telling me what to do. It was a big kept secret. It was like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I ain't about to help you get a badge. I want to be the only one. I don't want to help it. And I feel like this. It's a gifter out there for everybody. Everybody ain't going to stay a top badge. They constantly removing top badges on a regular basis. And they constantly badging people on a regular basis. So as long as they doing all of that, it's room for me to share all the information because I might be talking to the next top badge and she don't even know it or he don't even know it. Because if I would have walked into the class, this type of class, and got to ask somebody, me and this person would be like this because I'd be like, Lord, they got all the information. Nobody wanted me to tell me, no. And they still didn't. They still didn't. I want to scroll up and see if I missed anything. What level of gift is love, or does it come under a flip? I don't flip nutter unless I'm asked to outside of here, and it got to be direct before I agree to it. How do the levels work? Is it based on money or time on the app? The levels around your name, Rhonda, is based on the number of gifts that you give. It was like the biggest tag secret. It was. Yep. Thank you so much, Nautical. I see you. Did I miss anything else? Okay, so now we're going to move on to my next one. Thank you so much, Drifter. My next one is to stay in the frame. And we're going to look at both of the pictures behind me if y'all can. What is the secrets? I missed what's the secret. Everything is recorded, Queen Bubbles, and you can watch the whole show on Pillow TV. If you go subscribe, you can see it as soon as I'm over. I upload the whole video. So if it's one direct question you have, love, I'll gladly answer that. Yes, someone talk about budget. You're talking about the money that you spend on the person that you're watching. You spend what you have as affordable. That's why I don't ask for gifts, because I don't know what your pocket can do. I want you to do what you want to do on your own. I don't want nobody to hurt. Now we're going to move on to the next subject. Since we have a question and answer. Give me one more minute for this one, and then we'll go through questions and answers. This one is very important. It's called Stay in the Frame. This is the frame. This is the camera. This is Tag's camera. You need to be centered right here and bright. If you look at Sin right here when she was receiving her gift, you see her princess is directly in the middle of her frame. You see her directly in the middle of the frame, and all the light around her, you can see her clearly. She's in the middle of the frame. This is perfectly centered for the middle of the frame. Tag wants everybody to see you. It's nothing you need to hide from. Stop doing this. Don't do it. Don't stream like that. You look crazy. The words is over top of your head. Can't nobody see you. And your eyes is down here. You looking like, oh, Mary just walked in the room. Don't do that. Don't do one of these. A lot of people stream like this and don't want their face all the way in the camera. You're not going to be picked as a top badge if you're not standing inside the frame. You're not. If you hiding yourself most of the stream and you sitting over here like this, why did you even go live? Why did you go live? If you're hiding something, please tell me. I'm waiting on the answer. But when you get in the box and then open it and hides the streamer, we can talk about that too, Nutter, because if you know properly that this is a mirror image, that's on me. Okay, DJ Lyrical, only because I love you and I know you a tough sister, so we can have this conversation. I love your lives. I done seen you up at your DJ thing. I done seen where you hold your camera close, and I seen where you had it sitting down. Why you hiding? We know what you look like. What did you go live that purpose for to hide? I'm gonna take a small dig, only to get what somebody told you they bring into your stream. Is that the reason? Oh, I just gifted. I'm gonna pick on Fred. I just gifted Fred a dragon, so I'm gonna go live and see if he bring my dragon back. You know, things like that. That be my catfishing moment, so you like to hide. You know, what was your purpose of going to do this? You know, you're beautiful. DJ Lyrical. We have photos together. Absolutely gorgeous, sister. Love you in every way. We see your picture and what you look like. Stay in the camera. I want to scroll up. Fred is like, give it now, Pillow. You so silly. Okay, Nutter wanted to ask about the boxes. When the box appears on the screen, it was over here to y'all. It's a mirror image, it's flipped. I'm pointing here, and on my YouTube videos, I'm actually over my name and then over my bubbles. But to everyone else, the bubbles are here and my name is here. It's a mirror flip image. Nutter, whenever you enter a stream and you see the streamer, face is covered right behind the box, and you can't see them because you see the person over the box, you say, hey, it's a mirror image. Slide over here and I can see you and the box clearly. They don't know. Most people who do it like that, they don't know what they see. They've never recorded themselves or walked into their live to see what they look like. Or don't get points on camera or the ceiling. What is you saying, Sugar Lips? How do you feel about dark live? It's a no. Why? Never, ever, never do I do a dark live. We ain't allowed this in our terms of services once you become a top badge. So you definitely not going to do them. Lyrical, don't hide, beauty. Pillow, I still get gifts in the dark. You a bad one. They coming back to gift you for what you done gifted them. I can guarantee you. They're not gifting you for entertainment. What entertainment is you doing in the dark? Hey, Different Croft. Hey, Special K. Hey, T. Center yourself behind the box. I hate dark live. Some tags can't put the mirror in the back. Shame tag can't put the mirror in the background. No, they just supposed to move out the way. Special K Love Bug, YouTube, yeah. I'm on YouTube, yes. Literally, I scroll past dark lives, even people I know. Me too. I won't gift them. I feel like, what are you doing? What are you doing to make them gift you in the dark? Are you holding a deep, intense conversation that's got everybody drawn into the blackness? I know somebody that got 2 million and never went live. She showed herself. I got kicked out of a live because I didn't give a person, didn't fave the person. They were having a bubble live. I would have left my own self. I didn't even know that person, what that person looked like, right? I want to know why. What are you doing in that live? Or are they just showing you love back? I think that they're just showing you love back. Your level look like you a pretty good gifter. And most tag people feel If you show me love, I'm going to come show you love. So they come back to you. So you just went live just to get your return on your gifts, correct? Talk about a way to earn a coin without watching free videos. Swipe your card. You can't earn no coins no other way but on there. If you ain't in here to invest in yourself, it's not going to work for you. Thank you, Just Boss. I'm still waiting. Why? Or you want me to just keep going and go past it? You have to invest in yourself on the app. I'm right. They were coming back to just return the love that you did. Now let me ask you this. Do you think that's top badge material? Tag seen you do it. Y'all think Tag don't watch you, but they do. So Tag watch you do it. You think that's top badge material? He only cut on the camera for a black screen for his friends that he already gifted to bring his coins back. I'm interacting also, to be honest. Was it a conversation that we had? And I'm not jumping on you. Why? I'm trying to better you. Don't take me pointing you out in the wrong way, because a lot of us in this room have done it before. Thank you, Special K. I appreciate you, love. I'm trying to better you so that you don't do it again. And tell your friends this. You start gifting out of love and tell them to gift you out of love. I guarantee you it's better. I'm a flipper. I'm the queen of flip. I know them numbers better than anybody on this app, probably, unless it's red carpet red. I know them numbers, okay? So I don't want to flip with nobody unless we got a prior agreement. It's for the benefit of both of us. My level already high. I done won 1 million contests. You got to be very persuasive to ask me to flip with you, okay? I'm getting better with it, right? Pillow want you to do better. I do. Is it the content or the streamer? Wait a minute. Content of the streamer or the look? If you was a radio presenter, it's fine. If the content and interaction was good. You're right, Nutter. But this is a live streaming portion of the app. Live streaming. The whole portion of this app means to get in front of the camera. Nothing else. Is there a way? Look at this boss lady. Hot damn. I level up. Thank you for giving it to me, boss. I appreciate you so much. Y'all don't even know. I'll be like, yeah, she did that with me. Okay. Is there any taken if your account is deleted? Is there anything taken if your account was deleted? Your faves will be gone. Your diamonds will be there. Level up then, level up. Hey, congratulations, level up then. So in our streams, we want to stay in the frame. I'm going to go over everything real quickly with you. Sin, we had a whole hour. I wonder if she ready. Sin, are you back and are you ready? She was doing her before and after. And if she's not, I'm going to continue on. Remember to have great lights. It's all the way from $5 to hundreds of dollars. You could spend on your lighting. Remember, your music sets your tone. Ladies, you want to twerk, have full clothes on, read poetry, do hair. Make sure the music is great for your stream. Invest in a device that's not expensive. I believe these start from $40 to $50 or $60. That's not a bad investment in your stream. Somebody give you a carpet, go buy you a word. Be consistent and schedule a show. If you don't have time, like the one guy said, and I'm sorry I don't remember your name, because of the constant conversation. If you don't have time, schedule your shows in your bio as often as they change until you find out what works for you. Put your shows in there. It's a great thing. They wouldn't be asking you to do it if they weren't going to come in and see you on there. Make sure you have a topic. In my bio, it say every Thursday at 5 p.m. I'm going to give you tips on how to become a top badge. Every Thursday for as long as I can remember. I've been giving y'all tips on what it takes to become a top badge. I'm true to my content. Now, every other day of the week, I might just do anything else. How do I come up with ideas for games? Carly, I love the question. And we actually have a game one next week where the whole show is going to be done over games. But I'm going to give you just a little peek because there's some games that I've done. You a new streamer? You a new, yes, all next week, Mary, is going to be games. So tune in for that one. Every week it's a different topic in here. So y'all have something to look forward to. I definitely had that question as well. The game show where I'm going to do a series of a lot of them. Yes, I appreciate it, even the smallest things. Okay. I'm going to run over 3 really quick games. One day I logged in and noticed I lost over 200 faves in one day. There's a reason, then other 200 unfavored me. That's crazy. I believe they may have unfavored you. I don't know how do you lose faves like that besides being fished. I had a little trouble, but we can go through it. Whenever you're ready, take your time. I'm going to go over some games with them real quick. Hey, Sweet Carrie, thank you for joining me. Free game. Free game to get your chat moving and your heart going. I usually do it with M&Ms. I take 2 M&Ms, I stick them in my mouth. I'll show them each color. It'll be like red or blue. I put them in my mouth. A real sexy thing you could do, a little seductive too. I twirl them around in my tongue, and I will poke one out in my mouth and say, it's this color, it's red. Everybody in the comments is typing red or blue, so your chat is constantly going. And everybody in your live stream, if they guess wrong, they got to hold your hearts. If they guess right, you gave them a personal kiss. So you would be like, hey, Carrie, mwah. Hey, Thunder, mwah. Thank you, Jada, mwah. You would just give them that back. That's my own personal idea of a free game. You can use the idea. I really don't mind. You needed that. It's cute and it's free. It does a lot, Mary. It gets your hearts going. And I would tell them they got to hold my hearts, thank you, love, until I'm done chewing. Because I will actually have the candy inside my mouth. Another easy game is you can do what's called a simple support challenge. Thank you, Jess Boss. Appreciate the love. I will use yep, you can use Skittles. Okay, and I see you saying in the box. I'm gonna go over these 2 games real quick, and I'm gonna get you in the box. The other game you can do is as like a support stream raffle. So you want to do a support challenge, and usually make it for something low, because you don't know what type of gifters, and everybody can't give off jets and castles and carpets and all that. Thank you, Chocolate Beauty. So I would advise maybe like the car, because it's $1. You receive $1 in, and you can the person can watch that many videos. So if you bring in $50 worth of cars, you can pay for a carpet. If you want to make a carpet yourself, you need to bring in $100 worth of cars. So you have a raffle, 1 out of 100 winners, only send $1 gift, you can win a carpet. That will run your diamonds up, and it will have people in your game. Thank you, Third Eye, for coming, and thank you, Brooklyn, for the favorite. And then the third games you can do, I'm super creative. I'll create games that will, like my next one is like a match the card type thing. You pick number 4, somebody else pick number 2. We're going to flip over the cards and see if they match the cards. You can get a regular deck of cards and do it for free. Play high-low in your stream. That always keeps your chat going. But to get more, dig more deeper into the games, please tune in next Thursday at 5 o'clock. Do you create for who? Do you create your own personal games for my stream? I do. I do, Cece. I sit here and think of ideas to better myself. I sit here and make sure that you are totally entertained when you come to my stream. I don't want you to leave. I want you to be enwrapped in my every word. I want you to be engaged in my games behind me. I want you to love my appearance, love my background, and look at the time and effort I put in there and make sure you stay. Have you ever thought about making games for diamonds for people? No. I don't think I want to do a crafting thing for people. They could take an idea of mine and invest in their stream and make it. Thank you, Prince Pow. I see you. And we're going to let Sin come back into the live stream. For those who are just now joining us, I'm going to give y'all brief details about what happened earlier. At the beginning of the stream, Sin came in and she showed us her background. She currently has streamed and she works for herself in her client's home. So she currently had a kitchen area background. Hopefully, when we open the box now, we'll see her new and transformed area of her background and see what she has to show us. So that is what we do in the before and the after. Thank you for the favor. Thank you, love. Appreciate all the love. Y'all been great. And Sin ain't in the box no more. Let me see if she gonna come back. Thank you, Miss Mary J. Any questions though while we wait on Sin to come back? Well, look at you. Why? Appreciate it, love. Yup, Slim played the game for the first time and he won, and it's exciting for my people. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. Oh my God, I'm so sad I didn't see the before. It will be posted on my Instagram. It will be posted on my Instagram. Her before and after. Okay. Yep, it will be posted on my Instagram. And to turn red is absolutely free in my room, y'all. You could turn red by sending a jet and go to Pillow TV and subscribing to Pillow TV on YouTube and send me a screenshot. Yes. Y was showing all kind of love, and that's the lady. I think I'm sorry I called you a man earlier, but like why go live? But I see you're gorgeous. So they see the facade of seeing the picture of you and like you got them in mystery. Oh, it's how you say it, Yaya. Am I saying it right? You got your screenshot. Okay, 10. I'm going to get your screenshot. Yaya. Okay. Nice to meet you, Yaya. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so thrilled that you asked so many questions. You definitely going to stand out in my YouTube. They definitely going to be seeing it. Yep, send it to my inbox. I will send you a hi if you haven't. And we still waiting on send. And any other question and answers? Or y'all can send me the screenshot. I'll get y'all right. Listen, I screenshot you 2 days ago. Okay, 10. It's probably just deep in my inbox. And because my inbox is so heavy, I keep clicking on truth. You in the box? Okay, here she go. Here's Sin. We're going to see what Sin has to show us. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay, so I had a little bit of difficulty because I underestimated my drop background. But we're going to go ahead and continue. Um, Due to the fact that I have limited time and I'm pushing towards lunch time, dinner time, sorry, for my client, I try to scramble to make it the best that I could with the lighting and everything. So I'm going to show you guys. And what I did was I based my background on the past competition. I came in fourth place. So I wanted to, thank you. I wanted to acknowledge the top five women in the comp. Um, and I also wanted to acknowledge the three women that I ran the race with the whole weekend up until the last minute. So, again, excuse me, I didn't have enough time to get my drop the way I wanted it, but keep in mind, I'm in a kitchen and I did the best that I could.
You did great. I'm
On,
looking. It looks beautiful. But show us what you got.
okay. So is the lighting okay for you guys?
The
So far?
lighting is great. I think it need to be a little bit brighter, but it's now that's better. We can see better.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm going to bring you guys to right here. Okay, so for instance, I want to tell you, I did this on. I was supposed to do a $20 budget, but I did it in 35 with $35. So I have what my last name, sincere, send the truth, Pow. You know what? I'm gonna turn the camera the opposite way so I can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Uh, Let me see. Okay, so what I did was I did it based on my last name,
Hmm.
the Powers, representing myself and Prince Pow. So we both ran the race together in the comps. I was fourth, he was eighth. So I have the pals. And then I also have congratulations to
Oh,
first, second, third, fourth, and fifth ladies in the comp. Trinlow, Sexy Seal, Diddy, Send the Truth Pal, and London. I didn't have enough letters for taste. So London Taste. Um, I have Be Great.
thank you, King.
And then I just have an all around background, just trying to make sure I got some fans going across the little
We're
backdrop,
celebrating. I love it.
celebrating the fact that we placed in comp, and I am acknowledging women for women empowerment.
Yes, I love it,
So,
Sin. You did an amazing job in that short amount of time. Thank you so
so, and I
much.
use stickers for this. I used a felt board, which was probably like $7. This little chalkboard was probably like $2. I found some things around the house, little flowers. I got a little stand right here that I
Mhm.
found around the house. And oh, and Sexy Seal and London Taste. I don't know if you guys can see that. We were first, second, and third throughout the whole weekend up until Monday. And so I wanted to recognize those two ladies, um, because we ran the race together till the end.
Oh my God, I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes, Jabari, she did. You did amazing, amazing. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for taking it on and doing my challenge and getting the background. And thank you for going on with the show. And right, you're right. The show must go on even if you have a mishap. Let's make do with what we have. And it don't look, like it did before. So I love it.
Right.
I love
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Fantastic.
you guys. And I even sweat so much, and I changed my clothes. So
Yes,
I'm
because
sweaty
earlier when
back.
she came in, she had her hair
Yes.
scarf on and she was not in the outfit. And she even went and got doll and did her ponytail and put her outfit on for. Yes, yeah. She got
Thank you.
prepared to stream. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. And I'm so hot, guys.
Yes,
Thank
she
you,
did.
Jabari.
Yes. Foreign. Oh, that's cousin. Yes, cousin. Yes, I saw her
Thank you,
comment.
Lauren.
Thank you, Foreign. Yes. Hey,
Thank you,
Boxer.
guys.
Anybody have any questions for Sin while she's in the box about her background or her as a streamer? I don't know how much she's willing to answer, but I'll let y'all feel free to.
I'll take all questions. I'm an open book.
Okay. I'm so happy for you, sister. Saying
But
yes.
okay, but if anybody have any questions, if you could read them to me, because these are new glasses. I have a
Yep.
progressive lens. I
I
have to
got you,
focus
babe.
in.
We got our first question. It is from Yaya, and she said, "How much did you spend?"
We initially wanted to go on a budget of $20. I ended up spending $35, but I didn't put everything that I had in there with such little time. I kind of like threw everything together in the time that I had, on top of the fact that I had to tend to my clients. So it was a $35 budget that I had.
That's not bad at all. And in the beginning, I had kind of got like gave her a chart. Like I had wanted her to stay up under $20 because I wanted everybody to be able to invest $20 of your own money into your stream before you made anything. So basically saying if somebody threw her a jet today, she got her money back. So now somebody needs to give her two jets today so she get her money back from her stream. And then she would have been invested enough what her stream has brought to her. I'm just throwing it out there. But that's what needs to happen, right? Right. So, ladies, when you think about investing into your stream, put yourself on a budget until your stream pays for itself. Mind you, I have a lot of
Right.
extravagant stuff in mind. Well, thank you, pal, because I was hoping
Thank
she
you,
got her
friend.
dollars back
Okay,
from
Daddy.
them.
Thank you, y'all. That is my mate. That is the person that kept me going throughout the weekend. So if y'all could please just give him a fave,
I
go show
definitely
his
will.
broadcast some love, because he definitely was the one who kept me grounded throughout this whole weekend.
Yeah, she got her two jets, so she got her money back from her stream. It
Thank
paid for
you.
herself. The beautiful sin, yes, it did. It did. Thank you so much for that love for her, Prince Pal. I appreciate you even coming to my stream and being here for it. I really do.
Okay.
Uh oh. Uh oh. I didn't even see that one. Hot damn. Y'all know we fly around here.
Yes.
Hey. Yes,
Yes.
yes. I love it. I love it. Okay, Sam, a little bit more from me. Can you let us know about your lighting and your music? Two of our things
Okay.
here.
So the lighting here, I'm going to quickly show you guys. The lighting in this house is pretty bad. So if I had on the main light, it would be a glare, which I would show you guys. I'm going to show you guys.
Okay.
So if I have on the main light, there will be a glare. Can't really tell right now as much. But normally I have a glare that comes down and it looks like a shadow. It looks like my camera is dirty.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't use the main light. Normally I don't. Because of the way I sit, I have some things pushing me back right now. So normally the way I sit, I don't use the main light. I use the breakfast room light, which is
I sent both of you ladies a hi, so you can
it's the
message me
light
now.
behind my camera.
Okay.
I use my cell phone to stream off of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the breakfast room light behind my camera, and I use that light just so it won't be too bright or it just accent the room and me just right for now until I can invest into a better light.
Okay. Okay.
And also your other question, my music. Um, I have Amazon Prime, so I get free music. I also use Spotify. I also, if I take requests from people in my broadcast, I call them my family, my friends, and my supporters. If I have requests from them, I will use YouTube if I can't find it on those other sites.
Okay. I love it. Okay, done with my message. I don't didn't hear Sam. What was you talking on? Oh, she was talking on her music and her lighting. Yep, her music and her lighting. Just to dig into the topics in the background and ask a couple more questions. Sin, are you consistent with the scheduled show? Is it one in your bio that you have, or is it something we're advancing on yet and you need to create?
Okay, so I don't have anything in my bio on my schedule. However, everyone that supports me that comes to my broadcast daily, because I broadcast every day. I broadcast 3 times a day. I broadcast early morning about 7:30. I get off probably around 1, 2 o'clock, and then I'm back on between 5 and 6 o'clock p.m. every single day. Just recently during the comps, I decided I needed a break. I needed to rest because my mind was all boggled. So I took a break. But normally I am on there because I have people. At first, it wasn't like this though. I have people that actually are waiting for me to stream. They are waiting to help me with my stream. They are waiting to post in
That's
my comments,
good.
show her love, hold the hearts. We never ask for gifts. I tell everybody, especially new people that come into my broadcast, gifts are not required. However, if you choose you want to gift me, that's fine, but do not break your pocket. There are ways that you can gift me without spending any money. There's videos, there's surveys, there's streaming and getting gifts from people and sharing your gifts. However, you may choose to do it,
Yep.
I am appreciative of that. I don't care if you come to my live and hold my hearts. I don't care if you come to my live and have meaningful conversation because I am a new streamer and I am building. So that's what I am focusing on right now because I have the diamonds. I have the levels. I have everything that I actually didn't even set out to do. So now I'm focusing on building my stream.
Yes, that's why she was a great streamer to have in advancing your stream. I wanted to help her advance her stream. Sin is a great streamer. I've been to several of hers. And about gifting as well, I gift from the bottom of my heart. I don't even check her board to see what she's gift me. I do it from the bottom of my heart, and she does as well. So I do gift her. She is entertaining. When I went into her stream before, we were playing a word game, and it was very interesting to me. I mean, it stopped me from doing everything I was doing because I had just planned on to come in and show some love and leave, and she was like, no, we
You
playing a
stay for a
game.
minute.
And I stayed for a bit, yeah, because I was
Yeah.
intrigued about what was going on, and it was bomb that she was doing something so good, and I was like, hey, I like this little game, let me try. And so, and I think she was giving out gifts, small gifts of her own love to the people that were
Right.
participating and playing in it. So you always don't have to accept a gift in to give back. Because I played games like that as well, where you just play with me. I'm going to award you for being here.
That day, it was a test run for me. I wanted to allow my supporters to come into my broadcast that day, and I wanted to try out this new game. But I wanted them to come into my broadcast without the stress of worrying about having to gift.
Right.
So I said, you know what? We're going to start off with small gifts, and then we're going to go all the way up. I think I went to a baller mansion, and we didn't do nothing really big and extravagant. But I said I want to show them some appreciation because since I've been trying to build my stream, I haven't been able to get out and go out to my supporters' lives as much as like I used to do.
Right.
So that was my way to give back to them.
And I love it. I love it. And we talk about that as well. In ways to give back your gifters, because I don't want somebody giving you something that they're just absolutely waiting on a gift back. I'm the worst person to do it to. Yes, I know you throw me a gift. I won't remember how much it was, who I owe, if I owed you anything. I want you to gift me from the bottom of your heart because I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to remember.
Right.
So, 1 second, hold the box down for me, Sin. I think I hear too much going on.
Okay. Do anybody have any questions for me? I'm trying to focus on the comments. So, do anybody have any questions?
Yep, asking questions. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. And I hope you like your picture. I went through your pictures
I
on
do. That was one of
Instagram.
my favorites because it was the princess, and I wanted that to stay because I would wrap my little side up and act like I had the little puffs like her. So, yeah, hopefully they might bring that back.
I don't
I'm
know, but
wishful
just
thinking.
like you, I recorded a show with her on there, so we'll always remember to have something special to us. And good thing that you did create that memory for yourself. You got a screenshot of her, you put her on your timeline on Instagram, so we'll always remember and see that we had her. I can't wait to catch your live. Yes, boss,
Queen,
favorite her up.
thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Queen question. I think it's Queen, isn't it? Kween. It said, "What was the
Oh
name of
yeah,
the game that I played?"
yep, she.
It
What was
was
the name of the
pick
game?
a word. Pick a word where you take two pictures and you combine the pictures once you figure out what they are to make one word. So I found that on Google Play, and we actually had fun playing it.
We did. A lot of fun, because I was sitting up there
How
trying to
many?
guess them myself. And it gets you interacted. I mean, she was turning the phone around and had the words on it. It was very clear. She would give
I
us
have a stand
clues.
now.
Oh, okay. Okay. We talked about those. I don't know if you were here, but here's a cheap one, $5. Five more dollars. Even larger one. We had talked about lighting and phone clamps, but so you've invested in the actual
I
phone.
have No, actually, I have a metal stand where I can put my phone, I can put my tablet, I can put my laptop, and I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see it.
Okay.
But I spent only $12, and it's adjustable, it moves.
I love it.
Um, so here's my stand, and I can actually move it up and down. I can turn it all the way around. I can hang stuff. It has the back part where you can put the cord through it. But I think I spent like $12 to $17 for it. It wasn't expensive at all.
Okay, so
And
now
through
she's hands
through
free.
Amazon, I got it the very next day.
And hands free is
And hands
important.
free is
Tag wants you to
I
be
want you to
in a clear view with
clear
your phone
view with
stable, so
phone
people don't
stable
get
so
vertigo.
people.
They always saying if you're moving around, they're gonna be moving around. So yeah, that is the equipment to start tag business. I guess some of it, yes, ugly. What are the prizes they win for your games then?
I started off small. I started off with roses. Then I went from roses to I think maybe I'm just gonna guess because I
I think
can't
it was a
remember. It
car.
was
I think
it
you.
was a car. Yeah, it was a sports car. Then I went from a sports car to a baller mansion.
Yeah. And those were free. You didn't have to send anything in, and they were nice to play. I was intrigued. I
Right.
sat there. Now, the last thing we have on here is staying in the frame. Have you always stayed in the frame? Have you hidden from the camera? Let's tell us some stories about that.
Absolutely not. I have not always stayed in the camera because again, I thank you, Ra. I stream from
Hey,
work. So I have to leave the camera to go tend to my client. For instance, I am late for fixing dinner for her. However, I got this. I'm gonna hurry up once I get done and I'm gonna go fix her dinner. But in those instances, I have three co-hosts. I have three co-hosts that are able, that have the time They are with me mostly throughout each and every time that I broadcast. And when I leave, at first it was they would type in the comments. Now that I am picking up a little bit, they get in the camera and they entertain my guests until I return into the camera. Now it can take me anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, but they're working with the my guests to make sure that they stay entertained. And I always play music, and I try to play it low enough so they can hear my guest, I'm sorry, my host speak to them.
I love it. I love it. And I don't want to hold you any longer. Thank you so much, Sin. Y'all don't forget to favorite Sin for coming in. Thank you for doing your background for me. We love it. And I do want to
Thank
see it
you.
again. So I'll be by your stream. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. You guys have a great evening.
Yes. You too, love.
Thank you.
Yeah, she said, congratulations, congratulations. You should record yourself when you're cooking, Sin. Well, she's streaming in the kitchen, so she might be able to stream. Yep, she did a before and after while you missed it, but you'll be able to see it on my YouTube on Pillow TV. She had no background before, and now she put up a background, and she's actually acknowledging the winners from the contest because she placed in. So I really feel like that's a good thing for her background. She hasn't been live since then, or she did like a morning stream to let everybody know she was going to be on the show today. Yep, we got to go see her setup. She showed us just a bit and piece of it this morning. She had her in the kitchen, and now she has background stuff up so it don't look like the kitchen. So, yep. Any more questions on the backgrounds? What is the high about? They are trying to turn red in my stream and during my show while I'm live. I'm going to attend to that later. I just didn't want to stop the show to interrupt it, but I got everybody's screenshot and I will definitely turn everybody red. Thank you for all the love in there. I appreciate it. I'm going to end my YouTube video of recording and then I'm going to keep going for us because we can continue and it makes all of my YouTubers want to join me. So, hey to my YouTubers, thank you for watching Pillow TV on Tagged app. I love and appreciate your support here on YouTube. Please come and download Tagged app and come join us live because what we about to do, you ain't going to get to see because I'm stopping the recording. So, have a blessed and prosperous day on YouTube.